Don Mosebar, Raymond Chester, Bill Romanowski. More Bill Romanowski, 41 of 329. The most obnoxious athletes, 102 of 432. The greatest defenders in NFL history, 33 of 77. The best athletes who have used performance-enhancing drugs. Dave Dalby. More Dave Dalby, 42 of 44. The best UCLA football players of all time, 23 of 25. The best NFL players from Minnesota. Marvin Hubbard, Jerry Rice. Or Jerry Rice, 92 of 289, the best Dancing with the Stars contestants, ranked 303 of 583, the greatest entertainers of all time, 1 of 214, the best wide receivers of all time. Pete Banaszak and Nnamdi Asomugha. Rod Martin, Shane Lechler, Rod Woodson. More Rod Woodson, 15 of 95, the best Baltimore Ravens of all time, 35 of 106. The fastest NFL players of all time, 16 of 28, the best NFL players with the most Pro Bowl appearances. Lincoln Kennedy, Derek Carr. More Derek Carr, 92 of 252, the best quarterbacks of all time, 566 of 1323, the best football players ever, 25 of 70, the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Khalil Mack, Greg Townsend, Mark Van Eeghen. More Mark Van Eeghen, 105 of 206, the best NFL running backs of all time, 10 of 29, the best NFL players from Massachusetts, 4 of 26, the best Oakland Raiders running backs of all time. Steve Wisniewski. More Steve Wisniewski, 13 of 18, the best athletes who wore 76, 1 of 3, the best NFL players from Vermont. Otis Sistrunk, Rich Gannon. More Rich Gannon, 39 of 73, the best quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl, 36 of 63, every quarterback to achieve a perfect passer rating, 18 of 41, the best NFL quarterbacks of the 90s. And Davidson, Phil Biletnikoff, Macmillan. More Macmillan, 153 of 322 people who should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, 21 of 94, the best Penn State football players of all time, 48 of 154, the greatest linebackers of all time. John Banaszak, Tom Flores, More Tom Flores 35 of 61, the best NFL coaches of all time 202 of 287, 275 plus celebrities with twin children 14 of 44, the best Buffalo Bills quarterbacks of all time. George Atkinson, Daryle Lamonica. More Daryle Lamonica 27 of 80, the best NFL player nicknames 25 of 39, the best NFL quarterbacks of the 1970s 36 of 73, the best quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl. Lyle Alzado, Sebastian Janikowski, Mike Haynes. More Mike Haynes 199 of 432, the greatest defenders in NFL history 40 of 69, the best NFL players from Texas 32 of 246, the best New England Patriots of all time. Al Davis, Todd Christensen. More 50 of 107 college and professional athletes who were raised Mormon 5 of 25, the best NFL tight ends of the 80s 44 of 86, the best NFL players from Pennsylvania. George Blanda. More George Blanda 69 of 144, the greatest Chicago Bears of all time 4 of 66, the best Chicago Bears quarterbacks of all time 9 of 85, the greatest NFL kickers of all time. Marcus Allen. More Marcus Allen 12 of 206, the best NFL running backs of all time 1 of 104, the best USC Trojans players of all time 9 of 36, the best NFL running backs of the 90s. Art Shell. More Art Shell 38 of 42, the worst NFL coaches of all time 51 of 63, the best NFL head coaches to have a beer with 11 of 50, the best NFL players from South Carolina. Jim Plunkett. More Jim Plunkett 32 of 252, the best quarterbacks of all time 23, 322 people who should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame 183 of 1323, the best football players ever. Jack Tatum. More Jack Tatum 233 of 329, the most obnoxious athletes 9 of 83, the best Ohio State Buckeyes of all time 10 of 59, the best NFL players from North Carolina. Howie Long. More Howie Long 7 of 96, the greatest defensive ends of all time 72 of 115, the funniest professional athletes 21 of 35, the best former athletes turned actors. Ray Guy. More 1654 of 1816, the best athletes of all time 1 of 54, the greatest NFL punters of all time 9 of 60, the best NFL players from Georgia. Ken Stabler. More Ken Stabler 12 of 91, the best Alabama Crimson Tide football players of all time 26 of 119, the greatest college football quarterbacks of all time 6 of 84, the most overlooked quarterbacks of all time. Gene Upshaw. More Gene Upshaw 5 of 50, The best Oakland Raiders first-round picks in the NFL Draft. 10 of 23 every Raiders player in the Football Hall of Fame. Jim Otto. More Jim Otto. 20 of 28 the best NFL players with the most Pro Bowl appearances. 8 of 52 the best NFL players from Wisconsin. 39 of 54 famous amputees. Charles Woodson. More Charles Woodson. 45 of 106 the fastest NFL players of all time. 1 of 87 the best Michigan football players of all time. 5 of 61 the best NFL players from Ohio. Tim Brown. Lester Hayes. Or 12 of 69 the best Texas A&M football players of all time. 1 of 41 the best Oakland Raiders cornerbacks of all time. Ted Hendricks. Or Ted Hendricks. 24 of 64 the best Miami football players of all time. 16 of 154 the greatest linebackers of all time. 30 of 147 the best Indianapolis Colts of all time. Dave Casper. Fred Biletnikoff. Willie Brown. Cliff Branch. O. Jackson.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.